So today's video is going to be about keeping your sugar gliders happy, making sure they are entertained, because honestly, sugar gliders are super hyper animals. Like, we may not notice because we are sleeping the time that they are most active, which is at the night. But you guys, they are so active. Like, I hear them all the time at night playing with their toys. I could show you guys right now too, and I will. Like, as you guys can see, their pulleys are like messed with. All right, so my first tip for keeping your sugar glider happy and entertained is actually going to be getting to know your sugar glider. So tip number one, get to know your sugar glider. Take some time, bond with your sugar glider. There is a bunch of different ways you can do that. I have some videos on that, so you guys can just look at those. But getting to know your sugar glider is just a good way to know like what kind of toys to put in their cage for them. So for example, the girls do tail carry. So because they tail carry, I do put a lot of bracelet type toys. If you guys didn't know, I actually make all of their toys. If you've been with me for a while, you definitely know that. And also, when we get to 500 subscribers, we're so close. I am going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure, if you're new here, to click that subscribe button. But just get to know your sugar glider so that you can know the kind of toys to get for them. If your sugar glider is a chewer, there would be certain toys that you could actually get for them so that, you know, they have something to chew on. They're not like other animals like rodents and stuff where they should be like chewing all the time on things, but sometimes they will. Right? So once you know your sugar glider and you know what kind of toys to put in their cage, tip number two is to put a lot of toys in their cage. Make sure they have something to do. Like I said, pulleys are great toys for all sugar gliders. Bracelets, oh, a super big one is wheels. I'm not even sure if that's like considered really a toy, but that's just gonna be something else we talk about. Make sure you guys have a wheel in their cage because they can literally run for hours. Half the time I hear the girls, like, that's probably one of the main things they do at night is just like run on their wheels. My next tip, tip number three, would be let your sugar glider out of their cage. So I know not everyone is comfortable like leaving their sugar glider out of their cage, but there's definitely like ways you can do it so that it's safer. You can do it in a tent, you can do it in a small bathroom. I let my sugar gliders around my house, but I do live in a small studio, so you know there is limited space. But also, with that being said, whenever you leave your sugar gliders loose, make sure to cover any cracks. Make sure that anything dangerous is away because sugar gliders can get everywhere. And if you've seen some of my videos, I've shared like my sugar gliders getting into my drawers. They can literally climb to the top of the closets. Like, they squeeze through any little crack so they'll get into the bathroom. They could get into somebody else's house if you like share, like have a shared door or something. So make sure everything is sugar glider proofed. And I also have a really good video on just like sugar proofing my house. If you guys are like wondering or care about what I'm actually drinking, like what I order from Dunkin', I have a medium iced macchiato with 3 pumps of pumpkin and whipped cream, and then I add some cinnamon, and it's so good. I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice, but this way as macchiato with extra espresso and everything, I can definitely drink it and I love it. Tip number 4 is going to be finding food that your sugar gliders can engage with, or even just like ways that your sugar gliders can engage with like the food. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, there's like some rabbit trays you can buy on Amazon, and they come with like little tops. I've had them before. A lot of sugar glider owners have them, and I keep looking over there because, as you guys can see, like, I'm next to the girl's cage and they hear me talking, so they are like wiggling in their cage and kind of just thinking if they want to show their face. But right now they're still in their cage and probably cuddling. That being said, one of the girls' favorite treats, and it's also like a good way for them to forage, is edamames. So it's not the best food like vegetable to give them, but when it comes to like them having fun, it's a good vegetable to give them. So just engaging food, like I said, the little rabbit tray is a great way for them to find food. You could have little foraging cups on your toys, or just like little foraging toys around the cage so that they have to look for their food and stay entertained, and also just keep some of those natural like instincts that they have with, you know, if they were in the wild, they'd be like looking for their food. So I kind of like to do little things like that for them. Another way that you can keep your sugar gliders entertained is just having them with you, having them in a pouch, having them lay with you in your bed, and just like, you know, looking at them through there. Sometimes they'll come out, they'll cuddle you. So just make sure you are loving on your sugar gliders. They are super active animals. You want to make sure that you have a lot of space for them, and that's going to be the last tip that I give you guys, which is have a big cage. I truly believe that sugar gliders need a big cage. As you guys probably know, I only have 2 sugar gliders, Aussie and Gia, and when I watch them play in the cage, the way they scale so quickly and everything, it's just like, this is exactly why sugar gliders need such a big cage. They have a lot of energy. They also like to stretch. So when they stretch, they kind of look like bats. So just like picture that. They obviously need space. If you have them in a tiny cramped cage, they're not even able to stretch. So because they hang from the top of the cage and then kind of just open up. That being said though, you guys, I just wanted to make this quick video about how to keep your sugar gliders entertained, updated version, and get ready because like I said, fall's here. That means we're gonna make fall toys and we're gonna change our cage theme to a fall cage theme. Bye you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.